Yes, good afternoon. Welcome to a special edition of the Social Pod. Subscribe, the Social Pod by Shurage. Kindly subscribe, like the videos that are there, the two videos that I've already posted. Yes, today's special edition, I've just seen some news that His Holiness Pope Francis has appointed the Archbishop of the Archdiocese of Kisumu, Philip Anyolo, as the new Archbishop of the Archdiocese of Nairobi. A brief history is that we have had Archdiocese of Nairobi has been in existence for I think 50 plus years. I that is not verified, but Archdiocese of Nairobi consists of the Catholic Archdiocese of Nairobi consists of two counties, Nairobi and Kiambu counties. So it stretches from all the way from the last place where we are in. I think this is the last place, because Syokimau is in Machakos and Mlolongo, and Kitengela is in Kajiado. So we're talking about somewhere here, I think St. Mary's Mukuru Parish, where Imara Daima is. That's the last place. On this side, on the other side we have Kamulu, then we have all the way to Kimende, I think. Yes, there's an outstation just past as you on your way past Limuru called Murengeti Catholic Church. That's an outstation of a parish called Our Lady of Mount Carmel, Garariga Parish. So it stretches all the way that from Kiambu to close to Syokimau, close to the end of Nairobi, the end of Kiambu, the end of Nairobi, I think Kamulu, thereabouts. Still, it's still under Archdiocese of Nairobi. I don't know if there's a part there which is in Machakos, but it could be a very small part. But largely Nairobi and Kiambu counties. We have 14 deaneries. I will not go into details of where these deaneries are, but I'll give a brief. We have Central Deanery, we have Makadara Deanery, we have Outer Ring Deanery, we have Eastern Deanery, we have Ruaraka Deanery, we have Western Deanery, Kikuyu Deanery, Limuru Deanery, we have Kiambu, Githunguri, we have Thika, Mangu, Gatondo, Thika, and Ruiru, which is the last one, which was created in 2019 May, which is my home deanery, but right now my deanery is Makadara. So the Archbishop of Nairobi, who was His Eminence, the Archbishop Emeritus, is His Eminence John Cardinal Jewel. His Eminence, why we refer to him as His Eminence is because he is elected as Cardinal. He sits in the conclave which elects the Pope. He retired he attained the age of retirement, that is 75. He retired, I think, with 76. Yes, there's sometimes it has a spillover. It has a plus 1, plus 2. So once he retired in 4th of January 2021, this year, that is 4th of January this year. After retirement, we have an auxiliary bishop in Nairobi, that is His Lordship David Kamaunganga. And David Kamaunganga was made the apostolic administrator, not the archbishop. So there are some things he cannot do. I think one day I will interview one of the priests to explain the difference between an apostolic administrator and an archbishop. So he has been an apostolic administrator for the time being, and today in 12 noon Roman time, the Pope of the the leader of the Roman Catholic Church, the Vicar of Christ, His Holiness Pope Francis, has announced that he has appointed Archbishop Philip Anyolo as the Archbishop of Nairobi. This is a long overdue appointment, not to him, but it was long overdue for the capital of a country to lack an archbishop, considering the Catholic Church has the largest following in the world, and also and that spills over to the country, of course. This is the biggest archdiocese in terms of parishes. We have 114 parishes, 14 deaneries, don't forget that. And I welcome this appointment, and I know many people have asked why Anyolo, because those who are in the circles of the Catholic Church in the Nairobi Archdiocese know that the people who expected the natural successor of His Eminence John Cardinal Njue would be now the current chairman of the Intercouncil Faith, His Grace Anthony Muheri Ngugi, and I saw this coming. When I saw it was being delayed, I knew we are in for a shock. And yes, we are in for a shock. My bet was Archbishop Martin Kivuva Msonde, the Archbishop of Mombasa and the current KCCB, Kenya Catholic Conference of Catholic Bishops, Kenya, being appointed as the Archbishop of Nairobi. People will ask, we had a cardinal, His Eminence John Cardinal Njue, as the Archbishop. What happens to Anyolo? Will we address him as His Eminence? No. His title is His Grace or Most Reverend. Why? He has not been appointed or elected as cardinal by the Pope. So that means he cannot sit in the Papal Conclave. Papal Conclave primarily decides on the election of the Pope in case of death or resignation, like the one we saw in 2013 when Joseph Cardinal Ratzinger, who we refer as His Holiness Pope Emeritus Pope Benedict XVI resigned, not retired. A Pope never retires. He can serve up to death, like we saw with Cardinal Wojtyła, that is Pope John Paul II, who died in the seat. So, number one, he'll not be addressed as cardinal till when he's elected as one. So his title is His Grace or Most Reverend. Number two, His Eminence John Cardinal Njue doesn't lose his title as cardinal even after 80 years old. What he can't do after 80 is he cannot be involved in a papal conclave. So ideally Kenya has had two cardinals. His Eminence the late Cardinal Maurice Cardinal Otunga, and now His Eminence John Cardinal Njue, the Archbishop Emeritus of Nairobi, and both of them have served as the Archbishop of Nairobi. So now, those are two things to note, that he's not His Eminence, is His Grace. It doesn't mean becoming the Archbishop of Nairobi is automatically become a cardinal. That is up to the discretion of the Pope to decide. Two, the cardinal post is not transferred. Once you're made cardinal, you're cardinal. The other third thing that I'll talk about, the Archbishop Philip Anyolo will not be ordained. The last ordination that happens to any of the Catholic leadership, pastoral leadership, is at the bishop level. When a priest becomes a bishop, there's an episcopal consecration. Actually, it's not even ordination, it's consecration. Yes, you can treat it as an ordination, but yes, episcopal, that's the last. This one will be appointed, and then he will be installed. He has been appointed, then the date will be announced when he will be installed as the Archbishop of the Archdiocese of Nairobi. And I take this time to congratulate His Grace Philip Anyolo. May God guide you. One thing, I, as a Christian of the Archbishop of Nairobi, I pray for you that you may have priests. The number of priests may increase, the diocesan priests. Number two, I pray that we may have more parishes. There's a need for more parishes. I pray that you may look at the deserving places that we have the parishes created. Anyway, that's a short video. Congratulations, he said. Congratulations, His Grace Archbishop Philip Anyolo. See you on Saturday as we do the story time video. Thank you. Subscribe, like, share. Bye.